The best local app for your phone or tablet is Crossroads Today.
Now on Sunrise and streaming on CrossroadsToday.com, an LGBTQ bar in New York targeted more than twice in 1 week. And we learn about how travel is faring this Thanksgiving holiday week. Plus, gas prices continue to fall.
Rain in South Texas, including our region here. We're socked in with rain all the way to Houston area to Victoria, Corpus Christi, down the Rio Grande Valley, and even the Laredo area. Rain today. What about temperatures on the increase by later on this week? Could we see 70 degrees? Maybe. We'll take a look at that coming up.
High school football is still here. Find out the schedule for week 3 of the playoffs coming up in sports.
You're watching 25 News Now Sunrise. Good morning and thank you for joining us. Today is the 21st day of November 2022. The time is now 6:30 on your Monday morning. And on this day in 1620, the Mayflower Compact was signed. Let's go ahead and turn to First Warn Storm Team Meteorologist Trey Mining. Trey, do you have ancestors that go all the way to the Mayflower?
I do, yes. France and Germany, as a matter of fact. It's quite interesting. I've been to Ellis Island in New York. It's very interesting to go there and see the history of the immigrants coming across. I've also been to the Mayflower landing point in Massachusetts. Just they're both interesting, just curiosities there. Anyone's interested, if you go up there, be sure to visit those places. Port Lavaca Nautical Landing Marina, live camera. We're seeing the rain on the camera lens here. See the droplets right there and see the wet conditions out there. That's going to continue throughout the day today. And moving up to Victoria now with the weather conditions at the of course, the Victoria College Emerging Technology Complex. Traffic picking up very nicely on the outside, so be careful driving out there. The roads are slick, 44 degrees with the rain falling, with dew points in the 40s near the air temperature. That almost means that's purely saturated atmosphere. That's definitely what we have on the outside now, with the rain coming in from Mexico, moving in as we go throughout the rest of the day today, and some moderate rainfall at times, mostly light to moderate as we go throughout the region today. No heavy rain or severe weather expected with this system, just kind of a wintry soaking type of rain, which is actually something we need around here. We'll take this all the way through your day today. And we've seen the temperatures not really changing too much because of the cloudy skies and rainfall keep the temperatures in the 40s all day long. And a little bit more of a warmer temperatures coming up our way beginning tomorrow. Could we see upper 50s near 60 degrees? And I'm fairly confident, well, not fairly, I am confident that I think by Turkey Day, Thursday, we'll be at or above 70 degrees. Looking forward to that. More rainfall could be the case as well. We'll give you the details on the full forecast to come later on this half hour. Make it a great day today. Of course, wear your jacket and your coat, stay warm and dry throughout the day, and be careful out there too. Carolina?
Thank you, Trey. 5 people are dead after a shooting that took place at Club Q in Colorado Springs just before midnight. According to the club's Facebook page, it was hosting a drag diva show followed by a DJ night. The club has posted a statement that reads as follows: "We want to thank the quick reactions of heroic customers that subdued the gunman and ended this hate attack. Police say the suspected shooter was injured, arrested, and taken to a hospital." We'll have more on this story later on Sunrise. 4 attacks on a New York LGBTQ bar have not deterred its owner from keeping it open. The most recent incident was Saturday when a man was caught on a surveillance camera trying to throw a brick through the window. The Vers Bar and Hell's Kitchen has had similar attacks from vandals 4 times since October, including 3 in the past week. The owner installed shatterproof glass so no one was injured, but the windows have had to be replaced multiple times. The bar remains open for business, and owners and patrons say they stand in solidarity with the victims of Club Q in Colorado Springs. The Goliad County Sheriff's Office conducted an investigation with help from prosecutor Tim Pointer that led to arrest warrants for engaging in organized criminal activity for 2 Houston men. Investigators also obtained a search warrant for their home in Houston with help from Operation Lone Star Task Force members, Harris County Precinct 5, Constable's Office, and the U.S. Marshal's Office. Deputies arrested the men and executed the search warrant. 16 guns were among the evidence seized. 2 guns had been reported stolen, and those have been turned over to the Constable's Office to be returned to their owners. The other 14 seen in the photo were brought back to Goliad. The Goliad County Sheriff's Office announced it discovered a smuggling stash site in Goliad County that was being used by a human smuggling organization. The Department of Homeland Security has been involved in a complex investigation since March of 2021. The investigation revealed that they were smuggling at least 25,000 people a year through Goliad and surrounding counties. Recently, deputies helped HSI execute numerous search and arrest warrants on members of the organization, which has now been dismantled. The guns in the photos were seized from this organization by prosecutor Tim Pointer and investigating deputies. Thanksgiving is only days away. Are you hitting the roads to get to your loved ones, or maybe you're taking to the skies? Millions of other Americans will be too. Here are some tips on how to make the journey as stress-free as possible.
Thanksgiving, when families and loved ones gather from near and far. The roads and airports filled with travelers. AAA predicting 54.6 million people will travel 50 miles or more this Thanksgiving holiday.
And that's 1.5% higher than 2021. So we're looking at the third busiest travel season for Thanksgiving holiday since 2000.
If you're one of the estimated 49 million making the trip by car,
the best times to take to the roads is really before 8 a.m. And after 8 p.m. You're going to see peak travel times between 4 and 8 p.m., Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Wednesday is the absolute peak day for travel, about 42% higher than normal volume.
Before you hit the gas, don't forget to pack the essentials.
Making sure you have a safety kit in your car and flares and extra water and pack snacks.
If you'll be flying to your destination,
I think it's going to be a really busy Thanksgiving travel season. I think you're looking right now at flights that are more full today than they were pre-pandemic. So you're seeing flights with fewer empty seats today than we saw in 2019. Don't expect that coveted empty middle seat next to you. Not terribly likely.
Although delays happen, don't be too concerned about cancellations and disruptions.
I'm cautiously optimistic that air travel operations have improved and that we're not going to see the same meltdowns that we saw earlier this year. Even at the worst of times, still over 97% of flights are operating. The odds are still very much in your favor.
Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
Leading us to your viewer poll, do you plan to travel for the Thanksgiving holiday? Let's take a look at what y'all have said so far. Okay, 31% of you say yes, you do, and 68% of you say no, and 1% of you say you're not sure. Go ahead and scan that QR code right there on your screen to take part. Two special turkeys are living the high life as they prepare for their pardon at the White House today. Meet Chocolate and Chip. They were raised and hatched at the Circle S Ranch in Monroe, North Carolina, and will be spared from the Thanksgiving table this year. On Monday, President Biden will officially pardon Chocolate and Chip in a tradition that was first started with President Truman. After their pardon tomorrow, Chocolate and Chip will return to North Carolina, where they will spend the remainder of their days at North Carolina State University in Raleigh. The price you pay at the gas pump has declined by more than 8 cents in the past 2 weeks. Prices are falling in part due to lower crude oil prices as a result of China's lockdowns, as well as expectations of global economic contraction. In the long term, it is possible that consumers may see higher oil prices coming from a tighter supply. However, in the short term, it is likely to see more price cutting at the pump. All right, get your cell phone and scan this QR code. It's our quick response code to download the Crossroads Today app. You can get breaking news alerts, vote in our viewer poll, get the latest news, weather, and sports, and learn all about our ongoing contest right there on the app. Submit those news tips and photos. And the time is now 6:38 on your Monday morning. Still ahead, we learn about Riverside Park's closure today, what the cause is. Plus, we also learn the latest on the Colorado mass shooting.
Hi, I'm Bentley Kamen, and the one sale that happens only one time a year is going on right now, and that's our Golden Egg Sale. If you're wanting the best deal of a lifetime, now is the time to buy.
And if you buy today, you're gonna have it delivered tonight.
This is Todd, and this is Sarah.
She's leaving for Paris.
But this isn't your classic holiday rom-com. It's a Nissan Avantage.
Seriously?
Featuring the Nissan Rogue. And more standard power than a CR-V.
This is a love emergency.
Don't let true love or these offers get away.
Make no payments until February 2023 on Rogue.
If you paid more for your car insurance this year than last year, give us a call at Fred Loya Insurance or visit us at fredloya.com.
My insurance rates went up more than 50%. That's when I call Fred Loya.
My insurance went up over $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. So I called Fred Loya Insurance.
If you think you're paying too much for your car insurance or if your renewal rates have gone up, start paying less and call or visit us online at fredloya.com.
Hi, I'm Bentley Kamen, and if you're looking for that new piece of furniture or even that brand new mattress, come to our largest sale we have only one time a year, and it's our Golden Egg Sale. And if you buy it today, Kamens will have it in your home tonight.
Good morning, good morning. Take a look at this. You think it's been cold around here? This is evidence that it has been. Today will be over 20 degrees colder than normal around here, definitely on the chilly side. And let's run this model throughout the day. This high temperature changes over the periodic forecast coming up. And then by the time we get to your Wednesday, only about 4 degrees or so. Normal actually should be around normal by Wednesday afternoon into your day on Thursday. Actually a little bit below normal for the daytime high on Thursday. And then we get warmer temperatures coming in. We'll see clearing skies and above normal temperatures expected for the weekend into Sunday and even into Monday more than likely. So the cold temperatures, chilly temperatures won't be lasting too much longer. So hang in there. And school bus forecast for the kids headed to school. Rainy conditions, obviously, and dress warm and raincoat, rain gear, 42 degrees at the area bus stops. And coming home time, 3:30 in the afternoon, temperatures near 49, 50 degrees. Rain still continuing, coat and umbrella needed. So stay warm out there and stay safe and stay dry. Full forecast coming up for the week a little bit later on. Carolina.
Thank you, Trey. With a preview of the Crossroads football playoff schedule, here is 25 News Now weekend sports anchor Zach Brown.
High school football is still on, and here is the schedule for week 3. Cuero, as we talked about, victorious this past week, so they live to see another game against Hampshire Fannett. Refugio and Ganado get a rematch of their game a few weeks ago. Refugio won that game. Ganado quarterback Kyle Burrs Guerrero knows what's at stake and doesn't want to lose the game of football. Can they pull off the upset? Preseason #1 Shiner and Texas A&M commit Dalton Brooks get Flatonia. Calhoun plays Bernie, and Edna will face off against Blanco in San Antonio Friday at 6. And the Cowboys dominated the 8-1 Minnesota Vikings Sunday afternoon. This touchdown here from Pollard turning on the Jets, making it 20-3. Now, check this out. Dallas attempted a 60-yard field goal twice. The first one was good, but it got waved off. It didn't matter. He hit them both. The Vikings are now 8-2. The Cowboys kept pace with the Commanders, who beat Houston today. With your 25 Sports Now, I'm Zach Brown.
We want to invite you to experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and on your cell phone, just search Crossroads Today Plus. Now to the deadly mass shooting out of Colorado Springs. A 22-year-old suspect in custody after police say he opened fire with a semi-automatic rifle at an LGBTQ nightclub. The massacre rocking the community as hundreds gather overnight, mourning the 5 who lost their lives. 25 others were injured, with at least 7 still in critical condition.
Community in shock after police say a 22-year-old gunman opened fire with an AR-15 style semi-automatic rifle at Club Q, an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs.
It was so scary. I heard shots, broken glass, bodies. It was, how? Why?
One bartender, Michael Anderson, recalling the moment shots rang out Saturday night.
Something in my head said, get down, just get down right now. So I did. And then glass started just shattering all around me, bottles breaking, just above, I'm on the ground and above me, there's just glass flying everywhere.
Authorities say the suspect, Anderson Lee Aldrich, was taken into custody just minutes after the first 911 call came through. According to police, heroic patrons prevented dozens more people from being shot after one person grabbed the suspect's gun, striking him with it.
We owe them a great debt of thanks.
Just last year, the suspect was arrested for allegedly threatening his mother with a bomb and weapons. No explosives were found, but Aldrich was charged with kidnapping and menacing. Colorado Governor Jared Polis, who is openly gay, on Zoom calling the shooting a senseless act of evil.
And I feel that same pit in my stomach as so many of you today do.
This morning, vigils are growing outside the club and across the nation as police are now investigating the shooting as a hate crime.
Club Q has family and community. We have all lost family, and our community has been devastated.
The latest shooting happening 6 years after 49 were killed at the LGBTQ nightclub Pulse in Florida. President Biden releasing a statement saying we must not tolerate hate. Em Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
Riverside Park will close today at 3 p.m. and all day Tuesday. The City of Victoria Parks and Recreation Department, along with the Texas Wildlife Association, are hosting a youth hunting event. It's part education, part wildlife population management. The city workers posted about the event with signs, and barricades and red tape will block the public from entering. The city plans to have supervisors for participants as well. Some of the community is split on the decision to have this event. One person declined to go on camera for an interview because they say they've been getting harassed on Facebook for being against the event at the park. Though some people aren't happy about the park temporarily closing, Mayor Bachnight says the event's proceeds goes to Trinity Oaks, who gives back to the community. He also feels the event would help children master their hunting skills while helping the community's herd levels. The time is now 6:45 on your Monday morning. Still to come, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin in Indonesia today in an effort to strengthen ties with the country. Time to celebrate some birthdays. Happy birthday to Freddie. Wishing you a happy birthday. Thank you for all that you do.
And also happy birthday to Ken. Hope you have a great one.
Happy birthday to Julius. It was great traveling with you this fall. Hope you and your family have a great time celebrating your big day.
And also happy birthday to Houston native Michael Strahan. The American television personality and former professional football player turns 51 today.
And happy birthday to Björk, the Icelandic singer, songwriter, composer, record producer, and actress, celebrates 57 years of life today.
And to see your birthday wish live on 25 News Now Sunrise, come to crossroadstoday.com, click on More and Home. You'll see the KVU Submit Your Birthday.
The time is now 6:46 on your Monday morning. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Bustos from Victoria Eye Center. I'd like to tell you about a common vision condition called cataracts. Cataracts affect most people over age 60. In simple terms, a cataract is the clouding of your eye's lens. A cataract won't be visible in the early stages. As the cataract grows larger and denser, this can cause your vision to become cloudy or hazy, dull-colored, or tinted yellow or brown. Cataracts can also cause glare, double vision, or even blindness if they go untreated. The good news is that you don't have to live with this type of eyesight. We treat cataracts by gently removing the cloudy lens and replacing it with a crystal clear lens. Depending on the type of lens selected, some of our patients don't rely on glasses after cataract surgery. At Victoria Eye Center, our team of specialists can perform cataract surgery to restore clear vision to your life. There's so much more to learn about cataract surgery. We'll take time to explain everything you need to know and answer all of your questions honestly and completely. Contact us at Victoria Eye Center to schedule your cataract evaluation today. Thanks for watching.
Level 4 airlock. This is where the real world meets the hot zone.
In this morning's GMA First Look, it's the true story of two scientists who risked everything to keep a deadly virus, Ebola, from spreading across the U.S. after the disease showed up for the first time on American soil in 1989.
A virus like you're suggesting just appears out of nowhere on U.S. soil.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
The new Nat Geo series, The Hot Zone, focuses on Dr. Nancy Jacks, an infectious disease expert portrayed by Juliana Margulies, and her husband, Jerry.
You're scaring the hell out of me, Nancy.
I need to get back in there. There's a chance that it's Ebola.
Dr. Jacks' responsibility, identify the virus and contain it after it showed up at a primate research facility outside Washington, D.C. And coming up at 7 a.m., the real-life heroes behind the thrilling, terrifying tale are speaking out. With your GMA First Look, I'm Kenneth Moten, ABC News, New York.
Carfax.com to give you the most accurate price based on Carfax score.
Macy's makes it easy to buy online and pick up in store. That means you can try it on, check the color and fit, and see what else is new. It's fast, free, and now most in-stock items are ready in just 2 hours. Buy online, pick up in store at Macy's.
I had a heart problem. I was told to begin my aspirin regimen. I just didn't listen until I almost lost my life. My doctors, again, ordered me to take aspirin, and I do.
Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
Listen to the doctor. Take it seriously.
Good morning, happy Monday. It's 10 minutes away from the 7 a.m. hour, and it's the 40s currently, a little mid 40s, and staying at the mid or upper 40s by the afternoon time. No big change in temperature overall due to cloud cover. Cool air in place and the rain moving on through. See the rain continue to move from the southwest northeast across the entire Golden Crescent region. So the rain chances still be in place today, pretty high, 80% chances, reducing them somewhat as you work towards your day on Tuesday into your Wednesday. And by the time we get to Thanksgiving Day, I think you'll like the temperatures. At least I will. I know for sure if I like warmer temperatures than I do. And so we'll take a look at that here momentarily. 50 degrees today, rain likely, cool and breezy. No doubt about it. Wear your raincoat and your umbrella and dress warmly. Overnight lows in the 40s, cloudy skies. And then for your day tomorrow, some scattered isolated rain showers still in the forecast area. 57 degrees for the daytime high tomorrow. And that's a clue there that we're seeing warmer temperatures above 70 by Thanksgiving Day with rain chances with the next front. And then milder and sunny coming up by the weekend.
And now for today's question of the day. What president made Thanksgiving a permanent national holiday? Like us on Facebook, Crossroads Today. Post your guess to today's question, and we'll have the answer later on Sunrise. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is in Indonesia today in an effort to strengthen ties with the country. This is his 5th visit to the Indo-Pacific region and his 3rd to Southeast Asia since taking office. Secretary Austin laid a wreath during a welcoming ceremony in Jakarta before entering talks with the defense minister. The two men are pushing for a stronger defense partnership amid increasing tensions in the Indo-Pacific region. Austin also commended Indonesia on its condemnation of Russia's unprovoked aggression against Ukraine. Vice President Kamala Harris visiting the Philippines today to send a message that the U.S.'s commitment to the country is unwavering. The U.S. seeking an expansion of its military presence in the Philippines under a 2014 defense pact. Vice President Harris met with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to discuss new projects funded by the U.S., including more defense sites around the Philippines. Still to come on Sunrise, news to know before you go. Western New York digging itself out of a major snowstorm that recently hit the area.
Tune in every Wednesday morning during News Center 25 at sunrise to get the latest health, beauty, and wellness guidance from our local expert, Dr. Nee Lay, designed to keep your body healthy and your mind aware of the latest technologies and treatments for a healthier you.
It's high school football season. If you're headed to the game, we want to see your best photos. You can win big by submitting your photos to Crossroads today. Your photo can be the next one to be showcased on Crossroads Football Live. Each winner gets a $25 Dickies Barbecue gift certificate and a 2022 CFL t-shirt. Go to crossroadstoday.com/CFL Hall of Fame Sweepstakes and submit your photos. So pull out your cameras or phones and show us your team spirit.
Are you ready to change your career path? Come join our sales team at the Victoria Television Group. Do you have a passion for customer service and sales? This is the right place for you. We offer great benefits, medical, dental, life, 401k, paid vacation, and much more. Call me and let me show you why the Victoria Television Group sales team is the right choice for you.
Gifts, gifts, and more gifts. Come to the homestead and leave with the perfect gift for everyone and every occasion.
There are 2 deputies and 3 employees being held.
We're making contact in 2 minutes.
FBI! Drop the guns.
You drop yours.
And now for today's question of the day. What president made Thanksgiving a permanent national holiday? Okay, we have some guesses here, Trey. We've been collecting them all morning.
Okay.
Janet, Jocelyn, and Albert and Victoria are all guessing Honest Abe, Abraham Lincoln, and Betty is guessing Grover Cleveland, and Orlo is guessing George Washington.
Very good, very good. Thanks for everyone for chiming in for the question of the day, giving us your input on it, your answer. But the answer we're looking for, you know who it is. Honest Abe Lincoln. There you go.
Honest Abe.
Very good.
That's my uncle's name.
There you go. And so thank you for chiming in. We'll have another great question of the day. Thanksgiving themed coming up for your Tuesday tomorrow.
Western New York is finally digging out from a major snowstorm that recently hit the area. Buffalo Niagara International Airport announced on Saturday that it will be reopening. The airport temporarily closed after a few hours earlier that day due to heavy snow and poor visibility. The airfield received at least 14 inches of snow, according to the Niagara Frontier Transportation Authority. Airport staff says they're ready for the upcoming holiday travel. The holiday season underway in Chicago. The city's official Christmas tree illuminated over the weekend, and many other holiday favorites in the Windy City are open for everyone to enjoy, including the Daily Plaza, the Christ Kindle Market, and holiday lights at the Lincoln Park Zoo. A plane carrying 55 rescue dogs to Wisconsin from Louisiana was forced to make an emergency crash landing at a golf club. All dogs and 3 people on board were okay except for a few minor injuries. And now 3 of those pups, Lucky, Artemis, and Marley, have been rescued by first responders who were at the scene of the crash. The first World Cup to be held in the Middle East kicked off Sunday with some spectacular fireworks at a newly built stadium in Doha, Qatar. The tiny nation is roughly the size of Connecticut. 1.2 million visitors are expected. Victoria County Commissioners meet today at 10 a.m. at the Victoria County Courthouse. Here's a look at what's on their agenda. They'll receive a for-the-record copy of the final report for governance review and recommendations related to the Victoria Regional Airport. They'll also consider an addendum to the license and service agreement and services quote from CureMD.com Incorporated. If you cannot attend Commissioners Court in person, you can watch the proceedings on the Victoria County Facebook page. A local bank is hosting a food drive benefiting the Food Bank of the Golden Crescent. Crossroads Bank of Victoria is located at 4611 East Airline Road inside Suite 100. You can leave a donation between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. on weekdays and between 9 a.m. and noon on Saturday. Desired donation items include peanut butter, canned meats, cereal, canned fruits, and other non-perishable items. Froggy's Feast makes its return this year, this time with plans to serve 500 plates of food. They're looking for volunteers to help distribute the meals on Thursday. The feast is set to begin at 11 a.m. on Thursday and will go on until 2 p.m. at 2902 North Navarro. If you're interested in volunteering, call 361-579-7552. We want to invite you to experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and on your cell phone. Just search Crossroads Today Plus. Let's get another look at our viewer poll for today. We asked you, do you plan to travel for the Thanksgiving holiday? Let's take a look at what y'all have said. Okay, 28% of you say yes, you do have plans to travel. 71% of you say, you're gonna stay right there at home. And 1% of you, I'm in that category, we're not totally sure. We have only a few days to figure it out though. And let's go ahead and turn to First Warn Storm Team Meteorologist Trey Mining. Trey, I know the forecast may play a big factor in people choosing whether or not to go out of town.
Definitely, yes. Watch the weather because it looks going to be quite a bit rainy, at least through the majority of the this week, so keep that in mind as you make your plans. You may want to stay at home if you can. Temperatures starting in the 40s and staying that way throughout the entire day. Rainfall moving through also coming in southwest and northeast throughout the day. And light to moderate rain showers, nothing severe or heavy expected. Kind of a gloomy type of cool, rainy type of day. And again today, highs near 50 degrees, overnight lows in the 40s. As you see, the rain showers still continuing. Less than rain coverage for your day tomorrow. A temperature a little bit warmer, 57 degrees. Notice the temperatures going up. We're above 70 by Thanksgiving Day with rain chances. And then by the weekend, we're drying out. Mild temperatures in 60s near 70 degrees by Tuesday. Be careful out there this morning. Carolina?
Wonderful start to your week. Come to crossroadstoday.com for more local news, weather, and sports. And join James, Dawn, Karina, Howie, and Gino today for 25 News Now at 5, 6, and 10. Make it a great Monday.